Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in this video we'll talk about 5 items from the roadmap in the deliverable tab that are coming out, at least that are going to be finished by the end of September, which is going to be corresponding to Citizencon. So who knows, maybe we'll get to see them by Citizencon, or maybe in Q3 2021, which is already quite packed, but hey, you know, the more the merrier, right? Before we do that, a quick reminder of this month's giveaway. I still have one Constellation Taurus that all you have to do is to subscribe to this channel and answer the giveaway question I'll be asking later. Make sure to have your settings set in public. Also, thanks to Dragon Ghost, lots of gift cards on the Discord channel as well. You can have access to my Discord channel if you are a subscriber of on Patreon, as well as on the YouTube join button. All right, guys, let's talk about these features, and some of them are really exciting here. The first one out of these 5 features that caught my eye is the AI illegal goods dealer here. They said that the goods dealer is a new roaming vendor AI behavior that brokers illegal products located mostly wandering around shadowy and secretive areas. This dealer trades without a license or permission and is always on the lookout for security. Now, this is making me really wonder, is this AI going to really be moving around? How is it going to be moving? Is this AI going to be in a ship? Is this AI going to be at landing zones walking around? They said it roaming, so perhaps he could be going from building to building, or maybe there could be only one per planet perhaps, and he could be going from one illegal settlement, for example Jumptown, and then he will go to Boreal Stalker maybe. And you will have to be lucky to find him, or maybe track him down in order to be selling your illegal goods. That could be also quite exciting, I think. All right, now the next item that we're going to talk about is more like a double item here, but I was very surprised to see how close it is to being completed, and this is the Boreal Stalker. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Boreal Stalker is one of those creatures that Star Citizen developers are working on. They're working on multiple creatures for multiple planets, including some for the Pyro system. We think of the Pyro Crab, for example. But Microtech is also going to have its own apex predator, right? And that is the Boreal Stalker. They said that implementing the Boreal Stalker creature into the game, created by the Microtech genetic engineers to fill the apex predator niche within the planet's ecosystem, the Boreal Stalker roams its tundras searching for prey. This is scheduled to be completed by the end of September, and I would absolutely love it if we could see it at least in engine, or have a panel about creatures where we could see that thing work in engine during Citizencon. That would absolutely blow my mind. But this is not the only creature that is on the roadmap and scheduled to be finished by the same period of time, because if we have a look further down the roadmap here, we can actually see that Spacewell V1 is going to be finished at the same time. Of course, this is the Spacewell from the Gaze's planet Crusader. The Spacewell serves as a mascot for the planet and is depicted frequently in sceneries around the planet and landing zone. They are even going to have Spacewell landing tours, or at least a Spacewell spacescaping tours, right? If you want to be observing those space whales. And we know that Horizon V2 is planned to be coming a little bit ahead of time. It's instead of coming in 3.16, the Austin patch, it's going to be coming up in 3.15. So just in 2 months, basically. Or 1 month if we to talk about the PTU, right? So it's coming along very nicely, coming along pretty soon, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the Spacewell could be the very first creature that we'll get to see in the verse, and if it comes with Horizon V2. If not, I also believe that we'll see it during Citizencon. Now, the next thing that caught my attention is the security behavior. And this is also very important, guys. It's also going to be finished by the end of September. This is going to be encompassing all the tasks for NPC security officer behaviors in the Persistent Universe and Squadron 42. Now, these security officers are basically those guards that you see at the landing zones that are just roaming around. Right now, you can't really interact with them. I think that the only thing that they do is like they would kill you or they would shoot you if you have a crime stat and you still manage to land inside the landing zone. So that's a pretty dangerous place if you're a criminal and if these security officers are around. But in the future, they are going to be more interactable. They are going to perhaps be searching for you or be patrolling and be on the lookout if you are around, instead of just rotating, and sometimes you can see that they're trying to aim at walls or things like that. Probably they will be patrolling and looking for criminals or doing their own subsumption things that right now they're not doing at all. They're just walking around on some paths, right? So it's not really interesting. So hopefully these security behaviors are going to be more effective. They are going to be more realistic, and hopefully this is also going to be allowing for the final deletion of green zones inside those landing zones, because right now you can't use guns. For example, you can't draw a gun and aim and shoot inside the zone. It's just blocked, right? There's like an armistice zone which prevents you from using those weapons. This is not realistic. Of course, you should have the choice to be using those weapons, and of course it's going to be illegal. And if those security officers are going to be seeing you using those weapons, maybe you'll get in trouble too. So let's say you got a bounty hunting mission in which you need to kill somebody, but at the same time it's illegal to draw a weapon. Then perhaps you're gonna have to wait until your target gets into some kind of back alley where there will be no security, and you could do maybe a little stealth kill, or you would discreetly shoot the person that needs to be eradicated, right? So that is going to be promising some really exciting gameplay when it will be coming online. Now, the last one that really caught my attention is not really related to the PU, but I think is going to be related to Theaters of War. Yes, I am still excited about Theaters of War, guys, and this is the giveaway question, by the way. How hyped are you about Theaters of War almost 2 years after its reveal? I'm still as hyped as ever, guys. I want to have a lot of action. I want to kill a lot of people. Star Marine is way too small for me, and I think that the Theaters of War is going to be bringing the best of both worlds. But anyway, it looks like the Fire Sprite team has been working for 40 weeks. It's been a really long time. They've been working on UI scoreboards for 40 weeks, and finally it looks like their work is going to be finished by the end of September. This is going to be converting the scoreboard to work with building blocks. The new interface will give players real-time access to position, current loadout, vehicle status, squad name, rank score, objective kills, death assist, ping, and voice and chat status. They're basically upgrading the old system from the old Star Marine Era Commander to use it with building blocks and more up to date for the requirements of Theaters of War. And that's maybe one of the reasons why Theaters of War was taking such a long time. And I think that we're much closer to the release of Theaters of War than we've ever been. So that's also something that I'm excited about, and I really hope that we are going to get to access Theaters of War. And who knows, maybe we'll have an exceptional playtest during Citizencon, like there was a playtest of Theaters of War during the last Citizencon 2 years ago. Who knows, maybe during this Citizencon players will be invited to have a playtest in the PTU. That would be fantastic. Just a random idea, of course. Anyway, guys, these are the 5 items I'm the most excited about right now that are going to be finished by the end of this quarter. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys, if you have a different item that you're excited about that will be finished really soon. Well, let me know in the comments. Yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful day. This is the Eradicator. Shout out to Dala, Dr. Forbin, and Eric On. I will see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.